Hi again, everybody. Jim Hickey, Bass Fishing Tips on Twitter, back to you with a quick video basically describing why I'm an advocate of the new Pro Products VT2 live well vent system. And it goes back to my early tournament days when I was actually starting my earliest tournament days, and actually my first full year of fishing a bass club. And I actually was successful. I was in contention for Angler of the Year in the last event, and I went out and caught a limit early. Called a couple of fish, but my fish catching was basically done really early in the day, and it was June, and even exceptionally hot day for that time of year in New England. Working out of a Coleman cooler as a live well, and in those days, to be honest, I didn't realize things about changing the water so often and adding ice and things like that. So kind of forgot about the bass until just before weigh-in. When I came in to the weigh-in and went to take the fish out, there were two fish belly up. Now, why was that important? Well, in those days, that club determined angle of the year by total poundage. And even though I placed highly in that tournament, won another tournament, and had a second and a third in tournaments in that season, it, like I said, came down to poundage. And in that last event, if my total weight counted, I would have won by 5 ounces. But I had two dead fish, which cost me half a pound. So I lost angle of the year by 3 ounces. That was just bragging rights. I was pretty, probably cocky, even though I had a lot to learn in those days, still do, but I mean, those days especially. But, it hurt just for the ego and the pride point standing, if you will. More recently, fishing a night tournament with a buddy, and actually a tournament series that I was operating. And we were out hot July night, muggy, stagnant. Temps were real up, fairly shallow pond. We did very well. We caught a number of fish early, but most of our fish catching was done by 9:30. We had two big bass in the boat for New England, 4 3/4, and another one that was right around 6, plus three other decent fish. And when we came in, let me back up for a minute. Um, there was several hours between the time we came in and when we caught the last fish. We didn't really do any upgrading. Kind of didn't think of the live well. It was in there doing its thing. The pumps were going. Wasn't so worried about it. But just before we went in, I went in to check the fish and kind of get things ready to take the fish out. And when I opened the cover of the live well, I all of a sudden got this rush of warm air coming out of it, stenchy. And when I dropped my head and the headlamp into or not the headlamp light in the live well, first thing I saw was three white strips, three bass lying belly up. Now, I hate killing bass, but in that tournament, that took us from first to third place, a difference in $200. At that point in time, had I known about the VT2s, and we had those installed in my buddy's bass boat, we had done enough motoring around, chances are that wouldn't have happened. It would have kept that headspace over the water aerated, would have kept things cooler, kept those miserable gases out of there. We would have been $200 richer. More importantly, I can think of 5, and over the years, a few more than that, dead bass caught because of live well failures. And the VT2 system would have prevented those. That's what really counts. Anyways, hope you give that idea why I'm such an advocate of this, and we talk to you again real soon. Have a wonderful day.